keep y'all on tuck and rotation.
They lost. That's their vaunted starting five. Of course, for the Minnesota starting five, what on the road in this postseason. On Edwards, there's some great individual matchups, but both these teams play spectacular team defense. Dort trying to fight over a screen. Gobert gets it, drives down the lane. Shot blocked. Holmgren got a piece of it, and SGA comes the other way. Drives, kicks it out right side. Jalen Williams nails the first shot for the Thunder.
And that's what they do, Mike. That's that block. Now, I love to see which team is going to meet that intensity first.
Conley setting it up. Randall's got the mismatch with SGA. Turns, shoots, and gets it a go.
He allowed Julius to get to that strong left hand. His touch is incredible.
He had the ultimate bounce back game. Again, benched in the fourth quarter of game 2. Started really well in game 3. Jalen Williams, talk about bouncing back. He knocks down his first 2 shots. He was just 3 of 9 from the field in game 3. Nobody played well for OKC. Jay McDaniels, everybody hitting shots to start. Minnesota's been terrific at home, 5-1 here at the Target Center in the playoffs. Williams tosses up a wild shot, ball deflected.
That fadeaway is on point.
Conley using the screen, gets a good clean look, in and out. Hartenstein the rebound. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here in the Bulls, only 14 points. He had been on one sensational run. Had a streak of 30-point games, ended 5. Misses that shot, rebound Holmgren. Holmgren goes inside, off the glass.
Well, and you look, there was SGA, so when that shot goes up, offensive rebounding is a lot easier for Chet Holmgren in that spot.
Williams very physical right there on Randall, pokes it away. Randall gets it back, he's double teamed. Hartenstein knocked. Gobert hands off Conley, shot clock at 6. Mike Conley drills the three-pointer.
His presence is vital to this team. There's just a calmness he brings.
Holmgren took a shot. That won't go. Holmgren gets it back. Hartenstein kept it alive. Hartenstein kicks it out. SGA. Lou Dort is going to get a three-point look. Rebound out to Hartenstein again. Jalen Williams fakes. Dort chased off the three-point line and draws the foul. First team All-NBA.
To do in the league, because Anthony Edwards is going to get his. What I do notice is Dort is almost pressing up more tonight. At times trying to deny him. Look how close he is and how far. That's an illegal.
Got to keep your discipline early in this game.
I don't understand how he argued that call as Edwards off the turnover finds McDaniels. 5 points already. Holmgren picks up his first foul. Jalen Williams, a lot of room, and nails another 3. That's his second three-pointer.
And Edwards, you can't shoot the gap on 2 screens. Not against J-Dub. That is not what you could do. You can't give him that much space.
McDaniels very aggressive offensively early, but discouraged there by Holmgren. 7 on the shot clock. Dort. How about these 2 guys going at it? Randall spins, kicks it out in the corner. Conley has to heave it up. And Dort the rebound. That's some strong defense from Lou Dort.
I don't like Julius Randle at the top of the key versus Lou Dort versus Alex Caruso. I like him in the block. That's harder to work up there.
Lou Dort again, a clean look outside. That one way off. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Higher way.
14 on the shot clock. Hartenstein for Williams. Williams inside. Double team. Knocked away by McDaniels. Picked up by Edwards. 2 turnovers early for OKC. Randall hoists up a 3. Rudy Gobert the rebound. Edwards back to Conley. Conley wide open corner 3. McDaniels in and out and in again. To the 13 points. The spin move. Back out Dort. A contested 3. Got it. OKC with 14 points. 4.5 minutes in, they had 14 points total in the first quarter of game 3. Conley misses, but Gobert right there to clean it up. Gilgeous-Alexander already 3 assists. Jump shot bounces around, the soft touch. Those are his first points. Edwards using the screen, gets inside, crossover, kicks it out. McDaniels, good look. Holmgren goes high for the rebound. Dangerous pass, but Williams able to catch it in traffic. Oh, we've seen that OKC defensive intensity to start this one. Both teams so good defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander using the left hand.
Come on, how good is that? He is in game 3. One of the big differences was Rudy's impact on those exact plays. You see Shea, no hesitation, go right at him.
Randall threw it behind. Edwards trying to hold on. Dort comes up with it. Sloppy possession that time. Second turnover for Minnesota. Hartenstein not looking at the basket. Jalen Williams head down, kicks it out. Holmgren. Holmgren inside, blocked by Gobert. What a rejection from Rudy Gobert. McDaniels down the lane, layup is good. Timeout OKC.
Did their work.
Edwards guarding Williams. Williams drives left-handed. Oh, nice soft touch, underhanded off the glass.
Holy smokes. That's with your offhand from that distance?
Williams has 10. McDaniels with 10. Dort, good ball denial on Edwards. Edwards trying to get untracked. His first shot, Caruso right there to greet the ball, knocked loose. McDaniels couldn't get it. And they are really letting them play here to start. DiVincenzo guarding SGA. Sneaks inside, layup, bank shot good with 3 Minnesota players around him.
You can't have that if you're Minnesota. You cannot have 2 guys come over and just a simple split. You got to get body to body and close off that lane.
Randall thought he was fouled. Caruso knocked it loose. There's so many deflections, great hands.
Foul on a guy, or those are the things that, in my opinion, I've heard other coaches talk about it. Unless it's going to take one of my guys out of the game, I'm going to save it for later.
Or take points off the board. Kenrich Williams getting some minutes again with the deflection. Another forced turnover. Game 3 was the first time in the entire playoffs that OKC's opponent had less turnovers than they did. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice spin move, jumper's good.
Well, that was their 5th turnover, and a couple more points off that. And Shea, you allowed him to dance to the absolute sweet spot for him. 14 to 15 feet, that is his area.
Well, the Thunder weathered that early storm again. The crowd just crazed to begin. Naz Reid gets a 3. The effortless long-distance shot from Naz Reid. He's got unlimited range, but had not been shooting the 3-ball well. Played much better in game 3. Williams answers right back. Jalen Williams is 3 for 3 from long range.
Better start closing that space, CB.
DiVincenzo can't get it to go. That space was not available in game 3. Williams to SGA, Caruso. DiVincenzo trying to stay in front. Williams again, a lot of space. Can't get that one to go. Ball batted out of bounds.
For Lou on Anthony Edwards, holding him to just 2 points.
5-man defense, but good pressure. He's been in his pocket the whole time.
All right, thanks for your time.
All right, Lisa. Caruso misses a 3. Terrence Shannon Jr. getting some early minutes once again. He's become the 9th man in the rotation. Was terrific in game 3. He's become a crowd favorite rather quickly. Stolen by Williams. A telegraph pass, and Jalen Williams now with 15 points here in the first half.
8 turnovers, 8 points off. This is who OKC is. You are helping them to score.
Naz Reid drives inside, reverse, and rolls in. What a shot from Reid. He had a 7-footer right around him.
Well, that's a big-on-big screen, too.
Jalen Williams feeling it. Not that time, though. Reid snatches the rebound. Alexander Walker stripped, knocked. Inbounding. Shannon, not shy, played very well, very aggressive. Randall against Caruso. Triple team. Gets it out. 5 on the 24. Shannon can't hit. Randall couldn't grab it.
All touches of paint, it is like sharks in the water, folks. They want to take that away as first priority.
Holmgren, fake the three, now drives inside the slam. That paint second field goal. Lead back up to 9, equaling the largest lead of the first half. Shannon to Randall. Alexander Walker connects. Boy, he's had some really good minutes in this series. Now 6 of 12 from three-point range. That's what's keeping them close despite all the turnovers. Minnesota only down by 6 now. Jalen Williams lights his mismatch against Conley. Blocked by Conley. Williams gets it back. 5 on the 24. Kicks it out. Wallace, the fake. Now fires three-pointer. That won't go. And Shannon boxing out Holmgren. That was one tough physical defensive sequence. Shannon drives and finishes. Holmgren fakes. Little out of control, got it back, hangs on, flips it up, count it! Oh, Chet Holmgren falling down, throws it off. Shannon again the drive and draws the foul.
Long time.
Boy, they got something in him. He says, I'll wait my turn, but when his turn comes, he produces. Isaiah Joe and Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe, nice move and finish in traffic. And first couple of years with the Sixers, misses the free throw. Ball batted out, a lot of those. Wallace goes inside, kicks it out. Williams fires and hits. Henrich Williams again, some good minutes to lead right back up to 9. Conley to Reed. Naz Reed kicks it out. Shannon wide open. Puts it in. He's doing it again. 7 points in 3 minutes off the bench. Williams alley-oop to Hartenstein. Jalen Williams doing a little bit of everything for his team. That's the norm. Shannon deflected and stolen. Wallace knocked away from behind. Alexander Walker ahead of the pack. Guarded left-handed. Beautiful move from Alexander Walker off the turnover.
Well, what a group this has been for Minnesota. The pace they're playing with, the ability to get downhill.
Jalen Williams pulls up, jump shot, short. Hartenstein, another rebound. That is, grab the offensive rebound, throw it out for an open three. Here's Edwards being harassed by Dort. DiVincenzo off the bounce. Shannon, guarded by SGA, poked away. There was some contact there. Gilgeous-Alexander to Lou Dort. Inside pass deflected. And DiVincenzo picks it up. 5 turnovers for OKC, 10 for Minnesota. Such tenacity on the defensive end from both teams. Gobert down low with Wallace. OKC has taken 5 so far here in the first half.
I'll throw the promo. Me and Doris, we call the games. Everybody, free promo there for NBA 2K.
Henrich Williams the rebound as Rudy Gobert misses a pair of free throws. 6-point lead for OKC.
Back to the zone with Rudy, to Richard's point, at the high point of it.
Cason Wallace, an open three, got it. And that's the 8th three-pointer. Both teams shooting extremely well. Thunder 57% from the field. And Minnesota 65%, but they trail by 9. Again, the turnovers. Edwards gets it. Edwards down the lane, inside, block, but foul.
Worry about it, but there's still something.
Game in the playoffs. That's top 10 all time. Now he's picking up his defense, guarding SGA. His defense again, big part of that blowout victory game 3.
Love it.
Shay's drawing that foul. He's
Absolutely.
Shay. He's
yeah,
drawing.
I don't love it.
Gilgeous-Alexander goes inside, trip falls down, ball knocked.
Foul, nothing there, but it looked like he was tripped, or he tripped over his own feet. We'll have to check it out in the replay.
Alexander Walker, McDaniels Dort is attached to Edwards wherever he goes, trying to fight over screens. Edwards gets inside, back out. Alexander Walker, another three. Got it! Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Got a
Locating by Alexander Walker.
Holmgren tries to answer and does. Both teams shooting the three ball extremely well. Edwards slips and falls. Gobert knocked away a couple of times. Holmgren picks it up, throws it ahead. Kenrich Williams throws it right back away. Sloppy play. DiVincenzo fakes, drives inside McDaniels. Layup is good. It's getting after each other. Minnesota's shooting 68% from the field, and they're down 5. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to fall. Rebound knocked. 5:14 remaining. Just incredible shooting from both teams, despite such physical defense. Only 13 free throws taken. McDaniels sets, fires, can't hit. Gilgeous-Alexander wants to go one-on-one, goes right at his cousin inside. Layup no good. The tip misses as well. Rebound, knock loose.
Help them get those second opportunities and put them in a good.
His first 2 games. Goes 1 for 2 that time. Lead back up to 6. Largest lead was 9. Jaden McDaniels, another aggressive offensive game. DiVincenzo open. Can't get it. And Holmgren pulls down the rebound. Rebounds, OKC 16-8. Randall guarding SGA. Has some room. Three-pointer is good. There's 17 points here in the first half. McDaniels against Holmgren. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. He just picked up. Gilgeous had a good impact here on the Wednesday night. 7 points, 3 assists for Dante DiVincenzo. 30 bench points for Minnesota here in the first half. Holmgren almost stolen. Williams, SGA against Rudy Gobert, and draws the foul.
Every player in the league.
8 free throws.
But the leading score in the league, that's not a lot.
You averaged 8 free throws? What era was that?
And pull up the stats. NBA stats, pull them up a couple of times, Mike.
Lead back up to 9. Conley and Randall play catch. Williams, Randall's been quiet, just 2 points. Turns up top. Edwards, shot clock winding down. He's got to get it off, just doesn't time. Comes up short. Gobert able to get the rebound. He's mauled. Well, they also have to cut down on turnovers. 13 Minnesota turnovers. OKC took 12 more shots. Caruso, as we've seen before in the playoffs, getting the second half start. Williams and Randall. Randall working hard defensively. Caruso, the three-pointer's good. Alex Caruso knocks that one down. His first field goal, his first points, and this is the largest lead of the game. Randall in the corner, Mike Conley. Randall looking to post up, instead goes right back up to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Conley gets into the paint. That right-handed shot short, tipped by Gobert. No good. Second one is. As we send it to Lisa Salters.
Hey, Mike, Chris Finch just said, look, we're losing the possession. 13 turnovers that you just talked about, Mike, and the 11 offensive rebounds. He said that just adds up to more shots at the basket for them. I asked him how to get Anthony Edwards going. He said he's got to get himself going, get to the bottom of the floor so we can set screens for him. He said they're denying him at the top of the floor, and he's just playing behind. He's got to get ahead of the play. Mike?
Thank you, Lisa. Well, everybody talking about that. Anthony Edwards, just 2 shots so far in this game. Another offensive rebound. That's 13 offensive rebounds for OKC. Jalen Williams drives inside. Layup won't go. Gobert, a deterrent right there. Edwards slices inside. Layup is good. There's the attack
of Anthony Edwards when he is determined. He just has to find those gaps and those holes quicker and not play with it.
SGA double team. They swing it. Caruso has a clean look. His three-pointer misses. Oklahoma City 11 of 26 from three. That's 42%. Edwards again attacks, goes inside, kicks it out. Conley. And Conley makes him pay. Quick times. A 4-point game. Randall with the steal. 3-on-1. Conley back for Edwards. Lost the ball. And then Dort. Conley. Rudy Gobert off the dribble. Oh, he throws it down. What a flush from Rudy Gobert. And it's a 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander comes right back off the glass. 23 points for SGA. Gobert got the crowd fired up with that. Conley finds some room. Can't connect. Rebound, Hartenstein. Rebounding numbers very close. +2 right now for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander can't hit. Conley the rebound. Conley navigating. Randall. Edwards wide open three-pointer. Edwards now 2 of 4 from the field. SGA kicks it out. Jalen Williams. And an excellent first half. The floater misses. Edwards just aggressive everywhere more here to start the third. Gets into the paint. Hartenstein has it. Ball loose, picked up by Wallace.
That is great anticipation by Hartenstein defensively.
Edwards, it's almost like he placed the ball in his stomach. As we're just over 4 minutes gone by here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander falling away. Rebound Wallace, another offensive board. Jalen Williams puts in a three.
Navigating, make him miss. Somebody's got to come clean up that glass.
Now 14 offensive rebounds for the Thunder. Mike Conley continues along, finds Edwards. Edwards on the drive, lost the handle. Caruso throws it ahead, 2-on-1. Wallace, Williams, back to Wallace, lefty layup, blocked by McDaniels. Tried to... SGA looking now with Gobert. Steps back, Conley puts up the three. Rebound. Second foul, McDaniels, who gets right back up on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass deflected, Wallace has it. Shot clock at 6. Cason Wallace, jumper in the paint, that's good.
Wow, they were trying to set a flare where it needs to be. Cason Wallace calmly goes and collects it and makes a play.
Edwards spins. Fires away, jumper, in and out, won't go. Rebound Gobert. Gobert puts it on the floor and is fouled. Well, they call the foul, Williams. It's only his second, and Gobert going to the free throw line usually is not a bad thing. Touche, says Rudy Gobert. 7-point game as Gilgeous-Alexander will bring it up. Williams using the screen. Spins, layup, bang shot is good. Alexander Walker played him well, but Williams just better. He's got 20. Alexander Walker spark off the bench in the first half. Three-pointer here is good. He's 4 for 4 from downtown. 13 points in 11 minutes. Jalen Williams drives inside, layup, can't get it to fall. Naz Reid, fancy move. McDaniels inside, Gobert, layup is good.
Great place offensively.
Gobert's got 8 points already here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. Isaiah Joe the fake. Drives, floaters up, shot no good. Hartenstein, another offensive rebound. Williams kicks it out. Good recovery there from Naz Reid. Boy, the defensive hustle, impressive. Shot clock at 3. Knocked out of back. Alexander Walker has been a terrific bench player all season long. Big impact here in game 4. DiVincenzo, plenty of time. Hits a 3. 1-point game.
Dante DiVincenzo hit 283 threes last year for the Knicks, but he was playing 40 minutes a night, every single night. That is a different rhythm when you got to be more efficient with just 25 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander over Edwards, gets it to go. Edwards was right on top of him. Minnesota has 2 bench players in double figures. They only have 2 starters in double figures. DiVincenzo tries again, puts it in! Tie game! And grabs it. Holmgren off the bounce. Finds Caruso, shot clock at 6. Caruso, hard drive inside, stumped. Wallace cuts to it, turn, shoots, jumper's good. Tough shot from Cason Wallace. That's his 3rd field goal. Alexander walk up to Naz Reid. See how far Caruso goes out to guard him. DiVincenzo off the bounce. DiVincenzo drives, stripped ball, tips it back out to Reid. He's got time to shoot it. 1 second on the clock. DiVincenzo.
3-point line, and it was just intense defense the entire possession.
You see the turnovers. If they're only down 2, Gilgeous-Alexander to Caruso. Alexander Walker guarding Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, gets inside, kicks it out corner. Caruso, 3-pointer, got it as the shot clock was expiring. Both teams shooting really well from 3-point range. Thunder back up 5. Edwards goes backdoor, goes inside, kicks it out. DiVincenzo up to Reid. Alexander Walker a 3. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Reid. DiVincenzo to Gobert down low, stripped and stolen by.
Better job of freeing him up too on some screens.
SGA, 29 points in the game. What do you have to do defensively in this 4th quarter to keep him from eating you?
Yeah, we just got to finish off with a little better Quintess. He's finding some
points off the bench. 43 bench points for Minnesota here in game 4. Shannon back in to start the 4th. Williams to Holmgren. Cason Wallace chased off the line. Kenrich Williams with 5 to shoot. Knocked away, picked up by Wallace. Back to Williams, lines up the 3, way short. Fight for the rebound. Williams comes away and banks it in. The Holmgren-Shannon collision knocked the ball loose. That's 17 offensive rebounds now for OKC. Alexander Walker tried that left-handed one again. Randall the rebound. Surrounded, finds Shannon. Layup is no.
Has a few years of experience in college, knows when to cut.
Tip off shortly after 8:30 Eastern. Shannon, such a big scorer at Illinois. Not afraid of the moment. 9 points in 6 minutes off the bench. Jalen Williams kicks it out. Holmgren lines it up, nails the 3. Chet Holmgren, his 2nd 3-point.
There is 0 hesitation shooting the 3. And neither in this series has shot that well.
Oh, Allen! 10 from the field. Williams the drive, bank shot, no.
Allen and Shea in this series have not shot.
Defense made the 2nd team. Lead back up to 6. Reid, Alexander Walker, Shannon, DiVincenzo, and Randall out there. Edwards on the bench right now. DiVincenzo fires away. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Naz Reid. Reid making a lot of hustle plays here in the 2nd half. Alexander Walker puts it in. He's got 21. Jalen Williams pulls up. Jumper smooth.
I don't know who's going to win this game, but whoever comes out, this is a character win for both teams. Whoever can pull this off. The way the game is playing out right now, both teams are within reach.
Shannon back in the corner. Alexander Walker steps back, another 3. Oh, good play there from Caruso to deflect it away from Randall.
But Shannon, great read. There's one man that's scorching hot. Get the ball back to him.
Jalen Williams bouncing against Naz Reid. Shake and bake, 3-pointer. Holmgren tips it out, ball knocked loose.
J-Dub, when he gets in there, that little pullback, difficult to stop.
Anthony Edwards back in. Holmgren now drives inside, lost the ball, picked up by DiVincenzo to Edwards. Edwards to the rim. Rebound, follow is good. Second efforts. Jalen Williams to the rim, short, but Holmgren right. DiVincenzo, his best game of the series by far. Working against Holmgren on the drive. Kicks it out in the corner. Randall steps, fires, three-pointer, missed it. Rebound right back to Randall inside, missed it again. Randall has it, and they still 10 to shoot. Edwards on a drive. Dort trying to stay with him. Corner three. Shot no good. Reed the rebound and foul.
Is shooting big, but he is still
Outsized.
Big free throws there for 6 rebounds. One of the NBA's best 6 men. Just under 8 minutes remaining here in game 4. Williams against DiVincenzo. Gets inside. Nice feed. Caruso missed it. But a goal.
Alex Caruso navigates the backside, gets open.
That might not have gone in. Edwards goes inside. Oh, beautiful move from Anthony Edwards. Just 12 points, but he has his team within 3 with 7.5 remaining. Reed picks up SGA, who tells Dort to go through. Pull up, jump shot, got it.
He's got one man to beat, and his ability to get to my spot because I'm 6'6" and I can rise up.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren, good look for 3. It's good. Chet Holmgren from downtown, and the lead back up to 8 timeout. During that timeout, the toe just right on the line. So now he has 19 points, and the lead is 7. Still plenty of time. Dort fighting over another screen. Does it again. Edwards gets into the paint, kicks it out in the corner. Alexander Walker, nope.
He didn't mean to knock him off, but it doesn't give the defender an opportunity to get to contest the ball.
That's the 21st turnover for Minnesota. Back into the hands of Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock down to 8. Backing in against his cousin. Up top, Holmgren. This is a three-pointer. Won't go. Cason Wallace, another offensive rebound. Holmgren right there. Dort fighting. Edwards, a contested 3. It's good. Anthony Edwards with a big bucket. SGA the drive, the finish. Can't get. Alexander Walker drives inside, stripped. Caruso back in. Wallace sits down. DiVincenzo wide open, puts up a 3. Puts it in. Some DiVincenzo dynamite.
So for much of this series, it's been a monumental struggle, but a big spot, and he's responded.
SGA.
And he's doing it again tonight.
Edwards trying to get free. Puts up the 3. In and out. Gobert tips it. And right to SGA as we hit the 5-minute mark. SGA spins. Gobert looking to help. Taking his time. Falling away. It's up. It's good. SGA playing like an...
When you got a guy that scores 30 on 50% shooting. Half the shots that he throws up are good every single night.
Gobert gets free, kicks it out. McDaniels a 3. That's good. Minnesota with another answer. He's for the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander to Holmgren. Off the bounce. A lot of contact, they let it go. Inside Caruso, layup, he banks it home. Beautiful pass from Holmgren.
Alex Caruso lurking on the baseline again.
Edwards gets free, kicks it out in the corner. Alexander Walker blocked by Dort. SGA guarded by McDaniels, 6'9" and long arms. Williams trying to set a screen. Now it's SGA against Gobert. Shot clock at 7, drives, pulls back, drives again, stops, falls down, gets it to Williams, 3-pointer. It's good. Jalen Williams with a big bucking lead. Minnesota desperate to tie it up. Right now they trail by 7. Edwards on the drive. Lost the handle. Picked up by Caruso. The 22nd turnover for the T-Wolves.
And they're putting a small on Rudy Gobert. So whenever he comes up to set a screen, it's a simple switch.
Dort. Holmgren. spins, drives, cross court. Caruso inside. SGA jumper won't go. Fight for the rebound.
Did a good job keeping that review in their pocket.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards getting free, back up top. McDaniels down a lane, gets inside, lays it in off the glass.
But to the point, they're not having Rudy Gobert go up now. What they're doing is they brought Jaden McDaniels up there so that you could get Chet on that screen.
Gilgeous-Alexander once again against his cousin. Pulls up, shot block. Free throw is good. As Gilgeous-Alexander back up to 7. He's got 35. Still 2:20 remaining. Edwards head down, drives inside, kicks it out. DiVincenzo another 3. Got it! Dante DiVincenzo lighting it up. He's got 21.
The number of open corner threes by Minnesota, the right reads by Anthony Edwards.
DiVincenzo harassing Williams. Williams on the drive, pulls up, difficult shot, goes in. Jalen Williams with 31. 11 here in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes remaining. Edwards looking for an opening, finds McDaniels, corner. Alexander Walker in and out. DiVincenzo back out McDaniels. Alexander Walker on the drive, goes inside, lays it up and in. What a beautiful move, Nickeil Alexander Walker. Shea might have 35, but the cousin is cooking right now. Eight on a 24. Williams puts it in. Jalen Williams answers one. McDaniels drives, goes inside, lays it up and in. Each team with multiple timeouts remaining.
I love watching Shea continuing to direct traffic. Look, he's wasting time. He's trying to go as late in the shot clock as possible.
One-on-one, SGA falling away, puts it up, won't go, rebound DiVincenzo. Edwards looks to push. Caruso in front, Edwards to McDaniels. McDaniels on the drive to spin, the layup blocked by Holmgren. Picked up by SGA. And a foul, they have to look to foul. SGA turns it over, the double team, knocks it away. Here comes Edwards. Edwards puts up a 3. Dort couldn't get it. Alexander Walker, McDaniels three-pointer. Bang! 2-point game with 23.1 remaining. Gilgeous-Alexander in the front court. They have to foul if they don't get the turnover. And Conley.
14 seconds is not a lot of time. You can't wait.
For DiVincenzo, he was open, couldn't get it to him. Now Edwards back to DiVincenzo. Off the bounce, goes inside, quickly, can't get it to go. Gobert's follow, the second one's good. With 9 points. Caruso looking, and SGA gets it, and immediately the NBA MVP.
Timeout right now.
Missed a second. They lob it into Reed. Find Naz Reed. Reed knocks down the second and quickly foul with 6.1.
Like that idea of foul.
Second one. Got it. 2 clutch free throws there. It up. Caruso right with him, and there's the foul tonight. Bank shot no good. Rebound Gilgeous-Alexander holds it, throws it down the court, goes out of bounds with 1. Throws it inside, deflected from Williams, and that's it. It's over. Oklahoma rebounds from